Hello there everyone. Thanks for joining me at my tying bench here. I just wanted to come on today and thank all my subscribers. I reached 400 subscribers today. I know that's not a huge amount, but to me it means a great deal. I mean, there's a lot of channels out there that have thousands of subscribers, but it means a lot to me, so I wanted to come on and thank you all. And I hope that you'll continue watching, and if you continue watching, I'll definitely continue to make videos. And I hope that, like, say for example, any beginner tires out there, I hope that I'm helping in some way. Maybe you're learning a few shortcuts, tricks and tips to help you along this journey of fly tying that we all enjoy so much. And that's what I wanted to do, come on and thank each and every one of you. And also I wanted to give you a little history on how I got started in fly tying. When I was about 17 years old or so, I had this bicycle that I wasn't driving, and I sold the bike. I mean, I didn't back then, I didn't get a lot of money out of it, but I took that money and I went to a local fly shop that we had here. There was a guy that had a shop in his basement, and it was the only one around here that I knew of, so I went there. And he sold fly fishing gear, rods, reels, lines and whatnot, and also he tied flies and sold them out of his shop. And he sold materials and tools, so I bought what I needed to get started. I bought the essential tools. He showed me some materials to get started with and helped me select what I needed. So I took all that home and I started to tie. And when I started, I didn't have any classes that I took. I had no one showing me the ropes and how to get started. I learned mainly from trial and error and what I could read and see in magazines and whatnot, fly fishing magazines, and maybe the odd show I seen on fly tying. It was not a whole lot of them, but anyway, that's how I got started. Excuse me. And once I started tying for a while, my flies seemed to improve, and so I finally took some of those flies to my local river that I fished, and I caught a trout on them. And when I caught that trout, that first trout on my fly, I was hooked. Like I'm sure many of you were also. And after that, it just carried forth after that, and I've been tying ever since. And a few years after that, when I got what I consider good at fly tying, I started to commercial tie for a while. There was a local shop here that sold flies and fly fishing equipment, and I started tying commercially for that shop. And that lasted for quite a few years, but that shop closed up, and once it closed, I sort of dwindled out of the commercial tying. I stopped altogether after a while, and now I just tie generally for myself and a few friends that might want some flies. I'll tie them up for them, and also for my channel, of course. And anyway, it's a wonderful hobby, and it really makes fly fishing itself that much more enjoyable when you're tying your own flies, catching fish on your own flies. I think so anyway, and I'm sure a lot of you do. So anyway, that's just a brief history on how I got started. And I was wondering in the comments if you'd like to share. I'd love to hear how all of you got started in fly tying, how your journey got started. If you'd like to share that with me in the comments, that would be excellent. I'd love to read the comments. So anyway, so the whole purpose of me coming on anyway was to thank you all. So I want to thank you all once again for helping me reach 400 subscribers, and I hope that you continue watching. And to everyone out there, happy tying, and stay safe everyone. I'll see you all again soon, and so long for now, folks.